All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast trials. And in this video, we're going to be continuing my coverage of the Jaeger onboarding event, part 2 of the event here on the psychosurgery difficulty. We're on the 5th trial of this event, which is Stash the Contraband, which is quickly becoming one of my new favorite MK challenges out there. Believe it or not, I've quite enjoyed playing this one. Once you know all the barrel locations, it's pretty fun to just run through the map, and especially once you know all the best routes to run where you can mostly avoid or at least compensate for the mannequin doors. It's a pretty rewarding trial once you know, because it just helps emphasize your knowledge of the map once you've gotten to that point. We're of course still dealing with the same variators, main one being Jaeger, which makes it so that the Jaeger herself will be out for the entire trial for the most part. Although, again, on this trial, similar to the prior one, I don't expect her to be much of a threat, given that we'll be running all over the place to get these drugs stashed properly. Increased threat to unreliable doors, limited item psychosurgery rounds out the variators. I'm rocking the jammer once again. Noise reduction, evasive maneuver, and incognito. Jammer definitely going to be beneficial on this one to potentially get us through a door that is annoyingly closed, which can happen a lot of the time. So let's just jump straight into this. Try and clear. I don't really know. I think you have to pause like immediately as you get out to get the stuff to clear off your screen. But yeah, of course we have 3 barrels in each location. One of them being train depot, one being Chemco, and the other being the casino. So let's head in. And there's actually a nice thing you can do to just save you a little bit of stamina, if nothing else, on these trials, which is you don't have to get up on the thing to grab the drugs. You can actually grab them through the side of the box here, which if you're like running into level 1 in escalation or something like that, that can be a pretty big help, because doing anything at level 1 will pretty much just drain your entire stamina bar, which is pretty brutal. Okay, there's not a spot there. Let's wait for our stamina to come back a bit. We just had the gate closed for us, so that's kind of good. Of course, unreliable doors. It's going to be a little bit annoying pretty much in this section only almost, although maybe a few others will have some spots. At our first one here by the slots, the 5-cent slots. Good old I don't know what, pre-something, but definitely cheaper stuff back in this day and age. And we can try and sneak upstairs, very sneaky and stealth-like. Ooh, that's going to ruin my stealth a little bit, but we managed to get the poster. And then these 2 small rooms are very common places for there to be a barrel. No luck on that one. And this one does have one, so we can store here. And then the last one of these has to either be in the vault, from Empty the Vault, or on the stage of the other room. I'm going to slow open this. Okay, I wasn't sure if the giant came back through. It looks like we can quickly check the vault location, and it is actually guaranteed now to be on the stage in here. Hopefully we can do that. I heard Henrietta coming up, but oh, she's on my right. I can't quite see her, but we're good. And an easy exit is right here. Just jump down and we can head back to the center for our next batch. And yeah, so that's, I don't know, kind of like this trial. I actually had it earlier or yesterday or something in escalation where I only had 1 inventory slot and I was in solo, so that took some time. I'm running back and forth 9 times or so for the packets. But yeah, now we're going to head into the Chemco lab, which I like to approach from the bottom here, at least at first, and then if I get through most of this side, I will come through the casino again if needed. But this way avoids the mannequin doors at the entrance on the casino side. No barrel downstairs this time. Okay, we'll give this guy a moment to decide what he wants to do. That's annoying. Let's hope he doesn't actually come down the stairs. Henrietta is coming up behind us. We're in a bit of a sticky icky. Brother, can you do something, please? Okay, well, I guess maybe on the stairs she can't grab you. I don't really know what triggers her punching. It's definitely strange and very annoying. So that is a unfortunate demerit. I I guess I was barely visible to that guy, like he saw my toenails or whatever, you know, the tip of my hair, which is a shame. And also just unlucky that he walked over there as well, but we can navigate back up through the casino to get around to Chemco as well. Just gonna take this full heal, although we hopefully won't get any more damage, otherwise we'll be in trouble in the grade department. I don't mind too much opening the alarm doors. You'd like to avoid it if possible, but it's not the end of the world. We have one barrel there. There could also be a barrel in that corner, but not this time. I didn't actually fully get a chance to check if there was a barrel upstairs where we were a moment ago and got smacked. There's not one in this room. Could be in that corner. Could be one right in here. You can actually peek through the window and check for it. It's not there, unfortunately. Maybe we got one in the cringe room. I think maybe we must have one in there. Why are there two people here? Oh, the alarm door, obviously. Got no one to blame but myself for that decision making. Yeah, we'll go back around, I guess. This guy's pretty far off. This would be nice if we had our jammer, but I used it to get some health. So we'll just wait for our friend with the apron on only to get over to the spot. Open the door for us. I think there's got to be, unless there's two in the room at the top of the stairs, there's got to be one in the cringe room and one at the top of the stairs. The reason this is called the cringe room is because this guy is slow as the dickens, and he's the only way you can get in or out of this room without the jammer. So it's a little bit cringe when you get trapped in here and you get seen by an enemy. Yeah, I guess we'll just jam this. I don't really want to do that. But I don't trust Henrietta anymore. Should be right here. Yeah, there it is. There's two spots in this room that the barrel can spawn. Oh no. No, no, no. Please, please, please! Okay, Jesus. I was fortunate that we managed to escape that. Also just horribly unlucky timing that he even came out right there. But that's Chemco all done. Now we just need to head back to the train depot, which obviously has one that is completely free to do, and then the other two are upstairs in the area. I've found it mostly beneficial to go for the upstairs ones from this side and just use the alarm doors, since the alarm doors aren't even very close to the spot where you need to go get the put the packets, like where the barrels will spawn. So it's generally not too bad of an idea, and the mannequin doors on the other side of this area and in the middle can be rather annoying to deal with, so I've been enjoying this as my route. We do have one right here. Let's hope we can get it placed before we get interrupted. Should be good. Very nice. And you know, you obviously have the chance of getting both of them on the same side here, which this one would be right in there, but no luck. Actually, we can sneak out and straight into the other side, so that was very fortunate. And the last barrel, although we still do need to put the one downstairs, the last one will be in this room, which hopefully we can get in without having to bash it in, and we can. And there it is. So, I don't know, I quite like this trial. I hope you guys are fans of it as well, and if not, maybe the knowledge I have imparted upon you in this video with the locations of most of the barrels will help you come to an enjoyment, or an enjoying state, I guess. I don't really know. I could see the ending being a bit annoying with Franco and not having stun here, but we'll make do. We have a bottle, which is probably plenty enough distraction for him, and we can obviously put in the technically the tutorial one here to finish things off and get the heck out of here. But yeah, that's kind of why I chose this trial for my weekly that I got to pick, or for the weekly competition. Where did he end up going? Okay, that is good. Keep him occupied with that. Hit the button. And then this crate is very helpful in hiding from Franco. Make sure you ping him so you know where he is, although this is awkward. Okay, we're good. You can kind of walk around that crate while he walks around it and definitely like completely avoid him by doing that, so it can be very helpful. That is it, A plus 9 minutes on the dot. Stash Contraband Jaeger onboarding psychosurgery here. And yeah, we got that one damage where I tried to use my evasive maneuver, but Henrietta had other plans that gave me a complete smack in the face. But still, pretty solid completion there. I actually don't remember what MK is up next, to be honest with you, so that'll be a surprise to us both in the next video, but we've got 4 more trials to go for this event. Don't forget to smash the like button down below. Always having these tense ending sequences makes me forget, but subscribe as well. We got Outlast Trials content coming all the time for Season 3 and beyond, and of course, big thanks to all my channel members whose names are going to be popping up on the screen here. Shout out to those in the Reborn Reagent tier and above in particular, Mr. Crip, Laura, 3 of a Kind, Sarahkine, Aragon. Big thanks to you all for your generous support. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the join button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.